Like how we just got pizza after that. Like, fuck it. Let's just get some pizza, order some fried chicken. Like, it's 7:30 a.m. Oh, okay. Breakfast is served at the usual time. Wait, you isn't up yet? Is it the you love time? I'm ready.
そういえば遅いね。どうしたんだろう。
As you stuff your fucking face. I'll go check on her. Feel free to keep on eating. Do your
お
thing.
兄ちゃんのエロ。エロ兄。
Whoa! Whoa! I'm being the assistant dorm mother over here.
そんなにエロエロしたいなら妹に頼めばいいじゃない。
I'm literally going to check to see if she's okay. I'm just gonna call from her for outside her door.
じゃあ私が呼んできましょうか。
Put your goddamn clothes on. Arlay, you need to get dressed first.
すみません。つい。
She just like flip-flops from being clothed and then not. I gently chide Arlay, who is sitting in her birthday suit. I'm not unnerved by her nudity, but the fact that she does this so often that I've grown used to it bothers me.
私もついハーブを炊いてしまったりするから気持ちはわかるよ。 タマもついアマゾソで DVD ボックスをポチってしまうのですよね。
That is a dangerous, that's, oh jeez, that's a dangerous, thing to be doing.
気づいたら来月の引き落としが給料を超えてて鬱なのですよ。
In fact, I spend all my money. Uh-oh. Tama, why? You can't get away with everything just by saying you weren't thinking about it, alright? Everyone here is so airheaded. Down to the bone, as they say. Alright, you, what you doing? What? Whoa! Oh, okay. Let me just... You's not responding at all. Oh, that's bad. And of course, even knocking yields no answer. I might have no choice but to open the door. Oh, yeah. To be clear, I'm not hoping to have one of those classic walk-in on her changing moments. I am. Though that isn't to say that I wouldn't like to have one more peek at those divine mounds, because dear Lord. Still, nobody has the time to enjoy rom-com moments today. I do. That's all I do. She'll be late to school if I don't wake her up. And if something's happened to her, then I'll have no excuse not to go in. I have nothing but the purest intentions. You, hello. I'm opening the door. I give one final knock before turning the knob and pushing the door slightly open. Our sister like busts on it. No, she's got like a blue set going on. I peered through the gap just to be cautious. Oh, is she not even here? I take a step in to get a better look. Seriously? What? Where? What? You? What? Wait. What the? Uh-oh. Oh, what? What are you doing? What the hell is this? On top of her bed is a huge igloo-like lump made from her bedspread. In the center of the lump sits a quiet, sage-faced you, well shielded from the apparent cold. This is the opposite of the scene I swear I wasn't hoping to see. This is more like one of those movies where the star is stranded in a blizzard. You, son? What are you doing? Oh, I can hear her letting out gentle snores. Oh, this is how she sleeps. So that's it? She just overslept this morning? Well, this is a fresh surprise. Hello, Yusan. Oh no, you saw me this way. Yusan, time to get up.
なんでレンがここに？走馬灯？
Well, I hope I'm not all fuzzy.
雪山で鎌倉作ってビバークしたのまでは覚えてる。
I don't think it was snowing. No, this is this is midsummer in Japan, and it's time for breakfast.
時間って。
Well,
そういう意味。
what is wrong with you, woman? You nod slowly. Whoa! Back to sleep. Alright. No.
なんでレンがここに？鎌倉作ってビバークしたまでは。
Yeah, I can see that. Listen to me. You're not camping out in the goddamn mountains.
そうなんですか。
Yes, really. What kind of cheap joke is this? It isn't funny the first time she said it. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to rip her out of this goddamn bed. Okay, the joke's already dead. Now get up!
寒い。温めて。
Oh, I'm down for this. This is not what I was expecting this early in the morning!
冷たい。リリース。
Release. Of course I feel cold to you. You're wrapped in literally the warmest sheets in the house. Obviously, your skin is much more warmer than mine. Thanks to the cloth armor of hers, I didn't even get to feel the softness of her chest when she hugged me. Feels bad. Meanwhile, I'm still shocked that she can sleep so well in that pose. I'm honestly surprised.
今日は寒いのでおやすみなさい。
Okay, bye.
世界よ、明日また会おう。
I'm out, world. Okay, seriously, this time, get out of bed. It takes 20 whole minutes to drag the drowsy girl out of bed. Damn. Just get your booty out of there.
面目ない。朝暖房を設定し忘れて。
Good lord, woman. What am I gonna do with you?
油断したら今朝が寒すぎて雪山で遭難する悪夢を見た。
And thus you sent up the tent, and you eats her late breakfast while clutching my my hot water bottle to her chest. And by hot water bottle, I mean a 2-liter plastic bottle wrapped in a towel. Having one lying around can be remarkably convenient for this. During winter, anyway. Well, I suppose the temperature outside did go down a bit last night. I didn't expect such a minor shift to cause such a huge change in Yu's behavior. The inner workings of a cold, sensitive Yukiona are mysterious indeed. Yeah, how does she survive in midwinter? Probably, doing what you saw, but like on a way worse scale.
みんなは？
They already left for school, you derp.
レンは？
Because I'm waking you. So I can drag you there.
レンは優しいね。おんぶさせてあげようか？
I'd be down for it. I appreciate the thought, but no thanks. Just finish your goddamn breakfast. It seems that Yu knows exactly how to use her charms on other people. She may act silly and out of it, but she's actually pretty sharp. I heard once that shrewd girls are the ones you have to look out for. I guess she proves that point, but she's perfect. I rethink my image of her with this in mind. So, do Yukiona typically suffer from cold as much as you do? Normally, one would expect heat to be your weakness, not the other way around. She's cold sensitive.
私は里でも一番の冷え性。選ばれし冷え性。でも、私は現代っ子で外で遊ぶとかしなかったからかもしれない。
I just stayed inside all the time. Modern girl.
ネットとか漫画とかテレビとか。
See, isn't she just the dream? Come on, guys. Come on! Luxury extends to demons just as much as humans, it would seem. Going by her words alone, she's just describing herself as a typical jobless shut-in more than a modern girl. Hey!
あの寒い中で遊び回る神経がわからない。実に非効率的。
I don't know about that. I could see why some people would have the urge to go frolic around when they see snow on the ground. Yeah, it's fun for like 5 minutes until you're just like, alright, I'm done.
それは雪の恐ろしさを知らない人だから言えること。
Dude, snow can get scary. I'm telling you.
一度ほぼ毎日雪かきを2時間近くやらされる身になった方がいい。コンビニに行くにも遭難覚悟だし、天然の落とし穴で速攻にはまったりする。
Yeah, snow's a real pain in the ass.
それでも雪が綺麗とか言えたら頭おかしい。
Man, you seriously hates her hometown. I mean, she said it before, but she really meant it, huh? Okay, I get the idea. Please just hurry up and finish eating so we can get to school and then we don't have to be late.
私の実家と雪嫌いはこの程度では収まらない。
I don't want to keep discussing you and your damn hatred.
私のスイッチを押したことを覚悟するといい。
Well, guess we'll have to be here a little bit. Fine. Just save it for when we hit the road. As we walk the route to school, Yu lectures me nonstop on just how much she detests snow. I silently make a mental note to myself, never bring this up around her ever again. I cross my heart and swear to myself, not even once. Man, you need to calm down, you. Oh God. Oh my God, Ruria, calm down. It's just a... Is it on one side the one person, the other side the other? Just when I thought it was odd for Ruria to actually be awake in class, I see she's reading manga. Evidently, a new volume of Pure Love Bible came out, so Ruria is rereading the whole series to catch up again. The entire series? Damn, I can't reread shit. Like, when I read something, it's done. Like, I'm done forever with it. I find her miniature freakouts to be mildly annoying or slightly adorable at the same time, but I'll just ignore her for the time being.
それ面白いの?
Oh, you know it's the You episode.
めっちゃ面白いよ。純愛バイブルは女の子の夢が詰まってるんだよ。
Oh, she's about to get some ideas.
女の子の夢?
You tilts her head quizzically. She peers at the cover of the book for a moment.
私も読んでもいい? もちろん。はい、これ一巻。
Just finished.
エミちゃんは速攻で投げ出したけど、私には売り上げ1000万部の購入者たちが味方なんだよ。
1 million. It's not a contest, Ruria. Ruria and you both fall dead silent, engrossed in the manga. Oh yeah, yes. ねえ、レン。これってどういうこと? Which part? Yua points at the page and I read. I love you so much I can't stay focused on anything. Shit, man, don't ask me. I don't get it either. In the scene, the two main characters are agonizing over their love. This is kind of hard to describe. I realize that stylized, exaggerated art and stories are standard in manga, but
ほら、好きな人のことを考えてると、それだけで頭がいっぱいになっちゃったりするでしょ? ヒロインの椿はすごく素直でまっすぐな子だから余計にこうなっちゃって。メモリがいっぱいってこと?
Yes, let's just...
恋愛ってそんなに CPU 使うの?
God, I love this girl.
メモリ? CPU?
Oh my God, Ruria.
なんか難しくてよくわかんないけど、多分そんな感じだよ。なるほど。参考になった。
Yu nods sagely with a serious expression on her face. No doubt the interpretation of this manga differs from person to person. Not that either of the girls are necessarily wrong to think of romance that way, I guess. As long as they can both wrap their heads around it somehow, that works for me.
このいつもは気にならない占いが気になっちゃうわ。 朝のニュースとかで出てくる占いとかあるでしょ。いつもは気にならないのについつい好きな人との相性を見ちゃったり、乙女心だよね。キャー
I don't really understand the horoscope stuff sometimes, but I mean it's cool, you know.
それは回収ってこと？今までは信じなかったものを信じるようになるって。
I love her metaphors or her like comparisons.
多分そんな感じ。乙女心とはいと難しい。
Yu takes her interpretation of this as far as possible. Ruria's thoughts on the matter come as no surprise to me, though. Actually, how is it that Yu is so apparently oblivious to how love works? Because she's a nerd, and a shut-in, and a neat. Well, I guess she answered that. She's lived her life as a shut-in for quite a while, and I'm sure she didn't have many friends she talked about these things with back home. Though that didn't seem to keep her from assaulting me with close contact on day one. Actually, maybe that's exactly the reason she seems to have no sense of others' personal space.
純愛バイブルはまあ子供向けにしてはよくできてる話なのですよ。
Oh no, that slow little walk Tama did.
あの手この手で手ごめにされては他の男になびく椿がたまらなくゾクゾクくるのです。
Whoa, hold on there, Tama.
椿はそんな子じゃないよ。
Well, you think she's just gonna become the town bicycle? Huh? Think the main character's just gonna...
純愛、これはとてつもない純愛なんだよ。
こんなの現実にいたらとんでもないビッチなのですよ。
Wow! Tama!
こんなにモテモテでビッチ扱いされないとかほんと許せないのです。
Ah, so you're jealous. That's just the jealousy talking.
嫉妬じゃないのです。ネットでも椿派は少数なのですよ。
Hold on, we're gonna look this up online.
そんなことないもん。椿はピュアなだけなんだよ、私みたいに。
You ain't pure anymore, woman.
出たのですよ。そういう連中のせいで純馬信者キモいとか言われて困るのです。もう少し現実見るのですよ、この腐ったみかんが。
The things to call her, you call her an orange. You're basically the same person on different sides of the debate here. No need to argue. Jesus.
リリアちゃんとは全然違うのです。
Wow, that was weird. It like popped up last second.
恋愛って難しい。
Yeah, it really is. In the end, the class proceeds with pretty much the same level of chaos as usual, because Tama teaches the class, and by teaching, that there is no teaching. That's just them arguing. Sorry about my sniffling, guys. I'm just, like, I got one side of my nose is fucked, because I think I'm getting a little sick here. It's after school now, though. I wonder what I should make for dinner. It's becoming a pain in the ass to have to devise a new menu every night. Why don't we set a menu plan? Like, just have 1 week, not 1 week, but like every day be a certain thing every week. I can only pull so much variety out of my ass. Not to mention the fact that each girl has specific preferences and tastes. I only recently started cooking duty for everyone though, so I'm not strapped for ideas quite yet. Is that?
ここにもない。
Yes, the U episode continues.
どこに行けばあるんだろう。
What's up, you? You looking for something?
あ、ねえ。ちょうどいいところに。
Just the man I wanted to see.
ずっと北海道を探してるんだけど、見つからなくて困ってる。
Those are very common in like convenience stores. Of course you can't find them. It's in the middle of summer. Why would anyone be selling heating pads? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because someone needs them for if they're like, it's, something hospital happened or sick or, The fact that she's even looking for those is more surprising to me.
今朝みたいな緊急事態に備えておかないと。備えあれば憂いなしって言うし。
Oh yeah, there's no telling what could happen in the future if you don't. If she needs those things in the middle of a Japanese summer, who knows what she'd need when it's colder. Any disaster is possible. Maybe we should ask her what she usually does in the wintertime? Haven't you mentioned that you're a modern girl? Why not just order them online? The perfect plan! I mean, I guess you'd get them faster this way, but
通販だと遅くて困る。
it'll take like at least a week. Come on. If they have it in stock on Amazon, it'd come pretty quickly, I think. Gotta get that Amazon Prime and that free 2-day shipping.
ここなら Amazon でもすぐに届くんだ。
She still says it.
里だとすごいかかる。カルチャーショック。
Ah, she was still in that mindset. She nods sagely to herself.
お急ぎ便で明日に。なんと素晴らしい。
Oh, the internet. But it'll cost you like $10 to $500 extra for shipping on them.
レンはさすが都会っ子。パチパチパチ。
I'm glad I could be of use to you. I think this town still counts as part of the countryside, though. It does look a lot nicer thanks to the renewal project, I'll admit. Still, I don't know if this is more like city life than the mountains of Niigata.
で、レンは何してるの？
Shopping around, you know, trying to get some food for everyone. Buying stuff for tonight's dinner. I haven't decided what I'm getting yet, though.
私はレンのアドバイスのおかげで予想外に暇を持て余してるところ。
Well, how's about you come on and help me out? Do you now?
そうなんです。
Alright. He's just... Well, if you're free, why not tag along with me?
行く。
She was waiting. She finishes her usual wait to be invited act with a satisfied nod. Youth's thought process remains as opaque as ever to me. Though at times I also get the feeling that she's not really thinking at all. Wow! Then I guess we'll start by walking to the grocery store, where I would normally get my groceries.
よい。
Side by side, we strolled down the street full of shops that I've grown so used to over the years. Come on, you. Let's find some food together. Let's see what we got. What'd I get? Isn't that bag you're holding heavy, you? I'd be happy to trade with you.
いい。レンはすでに両手に持ってるし。
Damn, I got so much shit. Then again, I'm cooking for a lot of people.
ちょっと重いのを私が持つくらいでちょうどいい。私、こう見えても結構パワー派。雪かきで超鍛えられたから。
Oh, you is secretly ripped. I'm ready. She shows me a clenched fist. She Arthured. Both of her arms just look thin, white, and rather weak. Wow. The pose is charming, sure, but I don't see any of this elusive strength of hers. On the other hand, she's holding the bag without a trace of effort, so maybe she's on the strong side after all. Well, then I'll accept your offer. Thanks.
苦しゅうない。
I don't know if this will be good in the sack, though. Uh-oh. I acquaint to use insistence and hand over the bag with a bow of gratitude. I muse silently that in return I should go with a meal that she'd especially like to have for dinner. What's caught your eye this time? I curiously follow her line of sight. We have frozen ice pops, is a sign on the mobile stall of an ice cream vendor. Do you want some?
悪くない。
It's cold, you know. But won't your body cool down again if you eat ice cream, you derp?
アイスは大丈夫。
Okay, I think that's bullshit, but whatever. Oh, really?
ほんと。マジマジ。乙女だし。
She maintains her usual tone in her answer with that unmistakable I know what I'm talking about nod. I didn't think she even had any expectations, especially with something like ice cream. There's a mystery to be solved here, both in the physiology of Yukiona and of girls in general, I suppose. Yu peers at the stall's menu with a creased brow.
どの味で勝負をするか。
Right into battle. Cookies and cream.
いちご。いや、チョコも捨てがたい。
Well, then get Neapolitan or whatever the hell it's called. Napoleon. I always call it Napoleon, even though that's not what it is. So you like strawberry, you? Yes.
いや、特筆してその2つでは。
She loves strawberry. Well, she likes them both, so.
強いて言えば全部好き。
You copped out right there. Oh, I see. I nod to indicate understanding while inwardly asking myself why this choice is so hard for her to make. Like, we all have our specific favorite ice cream. I feel like if you like everything, it's just you don't know what you want most of the time. I like cookies and cream, so usually every time if I were to get ice cream, I get cookies and cream or even a milkshake. Get a cookies and cream milkshake. Have you guys had a cookies and cream milkshake? Dear God. Nose. It's so good. Oh, now I want ice cream.
チョコ、いちご。チョコ、いちご。
Those. You, calm down. Strawberry's a good second for me, which is why, get that strawberry, you. Why not just get both? Why not both? The popsicles themselves aren't that big.
まさかそんな超法規的措置が。
Can you eat that much at once?
そこは余裕だけど。
Duh. Then, excuse me, we'd like a double order of chocolate and strawberry. I call out to the employee inside. This one's on me, as thanks for tagging along today. Also, I may be making you something that you really want for dinner. So don't worry about the price.
なんとかっこいい。
Not as cool as you, if you know what I mean. Yu smiles at me with sparkling eyes. I have been wondering if Yu was capable of making such girlish reactions. If some ice cream is all it takes to get her to flash a smile at me like that, then I'm going to then I'm going to get my fill of that for cheap from now on. What?
チョコとイチゴのダブルマシマシですね。
Do you just work everywhere?
ってレイ先輩とヨウ先輩じゃないですか。
You also have a route.
僕が暑くてバテながらも仕事をしているさなか、デートしながらアイスダブルとは楽しそうでいいですね。
Oh, I wish we were on a date, because she's clearly best girl, but, Seeing you work with your heart on your sleeve is always refreshing, Rin-chan. The last person I expected to see here was Rin-chan running a satellite stall from her convenience store. Why'd I say satellite weirdly? Whatever. That store seriously needs to chill with all these expansion operations.
デート？
What
is this date you speak of?
ねえ、リン。これってデート？
Why are you asking her?
はい。男と女が二人で歩けばどこでもみだらなユートピアだって純愛バイブルで言ってました。
So why is everyone basing their knowledge off this goddamn manga?
あと女の子はデートに行ったらぐちょぐちょにされても文句は言えないって。
Whoa, hey, hold on there. That manga is seriously twisted in more ways than one. Another thing I didn't expect, Rin's a pure Love Bible fan. It may be as Ruria says. Perhaps that manga really does have every girl's romantic dream in there somewhere. All this talk about what girls want is beyond a boy like me. The trouble with manga for girls is the love only happens with hot guys message it usually sends. Though admittedly, the same problem seems to be the case with manga for boys lately.
ということは、この後、私はレンにぐちょぐちょにされちゃうんだね。
Yes, I'm going to make you wet yourself.
レンの買い物の誘いに乗った私がうかつだった。でも仕方ない。
She just accepts it.
さようなら私の処女。また来世に会おう。チーン。
That's not what's gonna happen tonight, so please calm down. And why is she so quick to assume her virginity is as good as gone? I was somehow expecting her to be the my purity is sacred type. The mystery of what girls want just keeps growing and growing deeper to me. I ignore you, whose hands are now joined in a mock prayer, and take the ice cream from Rinchan. Alright, here's your damn money.
あれこれだいぶ多いですけど。
Keep the change. This is for you to have some ice cream on your own when you get a break. You did just say you were trying to beat the heat, right?
先輩。本当ですか？
Think of it as a really good tip. By the way, I hated when people did that when I worked in retail at a register, when they'd be like, keep the change, or, here's a tip. Because we couldn't actually keep the tip. We couldn't actually keep the change. We had to put the change separately so that others, because it would fuck up the... we couldn't even take it, man. We get in big trouble. Anywho.
口止め料。これが口止め料ってやつなんですね。
You knew what I was trying to do. Wink.
わかりました。これでエミちゃんやアルルには絶対に黙っておきますから。
That's a good girl. Yeah, you keep it all secret. Yeah.
なんと大人な根回し。レンは作詞だね。
I'm a shrewd negotiator over here. I wouldn't quite call it that, but sure, think whatever you want. We walk away from the stall where we can have a moment of peace. Again, what do we...
ペロペロ。ペロペロ。
You enjoying yourself?
めっちゃ美味しい。ペロペロ。ペロペロ。
You single-mindedly licks her ice cream? Oh God. It's funny how the simple image of a girl eating ice cream can be so erotic. What, is it tongue movements? Huh? You think guys can't be sexy either, licking their ice cream? The tip of her tongue flicks away at the popsicle. She runs her tongue along the length and then wraps her lips around the tip, and oh, Jesus. I start to get the impression that she's doing this to me on purpose. I don't think she is. My adolescent thoughts creep up on me as I watch you go to town on it.
レンも食べる？
Oh, yes! No, I'm good. I mean, as a girl and boy, there's a bad implication if we share one.
まずい？なんで？
Indirect kisses, or indirect,
私が舐めた後のアイス、汚い？
No, you have cooties. Actually, it's the opposite.
私の舐めたアイスが綺麗すぎて恐れ多い？
That's not the opposite I meant. I mean, one could say that it's been made too beautiful to touch, in a manner of speaking. I'm having a hard time figuring out whether you is just naturally defenseless or deliberately messing with me. She's a shut-in. She doesn't know things. She does seem to cling to me, breast pressed and all, and without any reservations. And the way she talks to me is very reminiscent of Emmy's style of sexual harassment. That said, I'd be somewhat put off if she kept her distance instead. Contact with her is strangely comfortable. I don't know if it's the happy-go-lucky attitude or her inherent lack of caution. I think these things as we walk shoulder to shoulder down the street.
ここは本当に賑やかで楽しいね。
Well, I'm glad you're adjusting. Yu's remark was unexpected.
レンのご飯は美味しいし、宅配便はすぐに届くし、街は人がいっぱいいて活気があるし、寮も賑やかで毎日が楽しい。
Merry bunch, huh? You could say that again.
ちょっと暑くてすぐにバテるけど。
She rounds off with a quick one-liner about the temperature and then smiles. Is your old home quieter than it is out here?
物静かっていうか、基本属性が人見知りでコミュ障。新しいものにも億劫だし、今時考え方が古い封建主義社会。
They're all a little stranger danger, huh? Yeah, I know.
だから、自然といろんな意味で寒い人たちが多い。
Just one mention of her hometown and the conversation turned toxic again. I should have known. But I can't say I'm surprised about the people there. You herself has a mature, quiet air about her, after all. And I hear people from there are as fair-skinned as she is. Suddenly, a tangential question pops into my head. Actually, why did you transfer here, all the way over here in the first place? I'm grateful that my parents let me transfer to this school. I do recall you saying that at one point. I don't remember her ever giving a concrete reason for doing so, though.
別に。
She's blushing. I don't... You huffs and turns her face away. How can I not get the feeling that she's hiding something? Not to mention, her demeanor screams that she wants to talk about it, even though she won't admit it. Mildly irritated, I breathe deeply for a moment to preserve my maturity. I'd certainly like to know what brought you here. I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, then that's fine.
人に言うようなことじゃないから。ちら、ちら。
Yeah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Aw, don't just dismiss it like now that we've already breached the topic. Come on.
そんなことより、アイスで体冷えた。寒い。
Oh, don't. You're just trying to change the subject. That's a lie. Your whole body was already frigid. She latches herself onto me to distract me from the issue. What a way to charm yourself out of a situation, especially when you're doing the breast press, as you would say. I'm not sure if she actually wants to tell me or not. Or I'm not sure if she actually, of why she doesn't want to, But this is super cute of her, so I'll let it go for now. She'll answer the question when she feels the need to, eventually. My adolescent mind succumbs to her wiles. I'm satisfied with her attention for the moment.
とりあえず、溶ける前にアイス食べないと。
It's true, you do. It's
ほら、レンもペロペロしよう。ペロペロ。
No, stop it. You're doing this to me on purpose, aren't you?
わざと？何が？
Her expression suggests that she honestly doesn't know. Clearly, succubi aren't the only demons with a devilish side to them. Or maybe it's just Yu's own personality. Can't really tell. So I look up at the sky. Don't spoil your appetite before dinner now.
心配無用。お腹は割と強い。
Well, that's good to know. While we walk on, neither separating nor drawing any closer to each other. Our pace is set at a leisurely walk as we follow the road to the dorm. So what am I going to make for dinner, though? I'm ready. Ice cream next time. God, she's gorgeous. What, you guys don't think she's perfect? Huh? Nighttime gives us one hell of a view out here. It's 11 p.m. I stand on the path between our rooms and look out over the sea, listening to the rhythmic swaying of the waves. Dude, that'd be so peaceful. This is exactly the kind of scene I'd expect from the deck of a seaside resort cottage. What a breathtaking sight. Oh, yeah. The fact that everyone's in their rooms adds a satisfying air of calm to the atmosphere because no one's bothering me. Plus, thanks to the well-built walls of the rooms, no one sound is leaking out from anyone's room. High-quality resort lodgings are the best, I swear. Oh, yes.
レン？
Yes.
どうしたのこんな時間に。
Yes, we knew this moment was coming. I turn on my bench to see you approaching. I answer her question by holding up the plastic bottle in my hand. I'm out of stuff to drink in my room, so I went to grab something. I have the same question for you, and also, why are you in your Yukiona clothes?
ちょっと長風呂しすぎてバテてた。夜涼み。
A closer look shows me that her face is indeed flushed. The rest of her body seems to be a shade or two redder than usual as well. Still, what's far more apparent to me is the sheer amount of cleavage that getup reveals. I mean, I almost can't help letting my eyes drift down from her face. Eyes up there, buddy.
保湿にいいって聞いた。柑橘風呂が行けなかった。
What?
持ちよすぎてついついうとうとと。
Ah, right. So that's why you're in the bath for so long. Oh, she's all pruny too. Aren't you physically weak to hot temperatures too?
お風呂は34度がベスト。
34 I don't even know what Celsius. Like I just do degrees or Fahrenheit degrees. Like that's literally what I do Fahrenheit because that's just easier for me to understand. It's like when you say 34 degrees Celsius, I don't know what that means. Oh, I see. Makes perfect sense to me. I doubt anyone would be able to relax in such a cool bath. Living as a Yukiona in Japan must be rough at times. Wait, why'd you get in the bath so late anyway? I'm pretty sure I'm always the last one to use it.
私の後じゃみんな冷たいし、それに入浴剤ダメな人もいるから最後にしてもらった。
Ah, okay. That all makes sense to me. Now that she mentions it, I've never had a bath that cold before. So this means that you've been in the bath after me every night and I never realized. You's rather considerate of everyone, turns out. How about that? I feel compelled to thank her and apologize for making her wait so long. But didn't you say that those clothes are meant to be warm because they're made for Yukiona? Wouldn't it make you even hotter wearing it now?
洗濯物サイクルに失敗してこれしかなかった。
How are you having these problems? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do that too. How do you fuck up the laundry? It happens when one lives alone. Anyone who isn't used to doing their own laundry might have an accident or two at first. How? Come to think of it, aside from Emmy and me, this is everyone else's first experience living away from their parents. But I've never heard them talk at length about their families or life at home, so I could be wrong. Well, if you just bathed, feel free to come and rehydrate. But it's not too much at once. Gotta keep from cooling down too much again, right? I hand over my bottle, which I'd only just bought before she showed up.
レンはいつも優しいね。
I'm a kind man. You beams pleasantly as she takes the bottle. With a small nod of appreciation, she turns away to gaze at the ocean.
私ここに来て本当に良かった。
Oh, we're glad you came here too.
毎日がすごく楽しい。
She speaks freely, happiness tangible in her voice. I can't detect even a hint of her typical joking or teasing tone in her words. She may be having fun, but this life has felt like a constant chaotic variety hour for me so far. Though, if I had to say whether or not I find it fun, I'd say without doubt that I've been thoroughly entertained. In response, I nod to show my agreement with you. Hey, you? Why did you leave your hometown to come here? Get into some backstory. I repeat the question I gave her this afternoon. You briefly glances toward the night sky, but gives a slight nod and proceeds to answer.
うちの里は閉鎖的で考え方が古いって言ったよね。
You did?
それが現代っ子の私には辛かった。雪かきと同じくらい。
I can't tell if that's an expression of how much she hates shoveling or how minor her hatred for her town is. I swallow that retort and nod for her to continue.
私は里一番の寒がりだったから。うちで本を読んだり、ネットをしたりしてることが多かった。
I understand that life.
だから、華やかな外の世界、特に見たことない海に憧れがあった。
So that's why you chose to come here then?
それもあるんだけど。
Here comes. Here's the other crazy reason. Her words take an evasive turn. She turns red and looks down shyly, fiddling with her fingers as if there's something she's afraid to say. I decide not to push her for the rest, instead placing my hands on the railing and looking skyward.
一番はお見合いが嫌だったから。
Yeah, I figured it. I was gonna have to do something like that. Suitor what now?
里は古いのもあって、お見合いおばちゃんが多くて。決まった相手がいないとすぐお見合い呼ばれる。1日に2回くらい。
2? Having to meet a potential husband per day sounds pretty rough. Ooh. What kind of twisted custom is that? I wouldn't even file that under the typical suitor meeting category at that point. Yukiona culture is hard for me to fathom.
私は無視してたけど、でもそれだと周りがうるさくて。でもネットにはいろんな素敵な恋愛の話があったりして。
Yeah, you should always find someone on your own. Don't force someone to, you know.
正直そういうのに憧れもあった。
Drawn to it?
こっくり。
What an innocent feminine answer. I didn't expect that. So she admires the wonderful love story idea. Is this the same girl I saw fascinated by Pure Love Bible this afternoon? You seem to have read that question in my expression. She puffs out her cheeks a bit in irritation.
笑われると思ったから言わなかったのに。
I ain't laughing. I'm just thinking. I ain't laughing. I was just caught off guard.
笑ってる。目が笑ってる。超我慢してる。
Good at keeping it in. You blushes furiously and turns away. I desperately try to save face and placate her. Who would have expected you to have such a girlish dream? She's so perfect. But I'm not laughing at that, I swear. Laughable or not, this is admittedly the last thing I'd have thought she'd admit. Look, I'm sorry. Come on, I never laugh at that.
本当に？
She does the little puffy face. Yes, I do. Really?
じゃあ罰として温めて。
Alright, come here. Wait, I thought you came out here to cool off.
夜涼みしすぎたから冷えた。温めて。うん。
Alright, come here. She puffs her cheeks and holds her arms open. Whatever her reasoning may be, the bare fact of the situation is that she's asking me to hug her now, isn't it? She's just waiting there with her arms held out wide.
反省の色が見えない。やっぱりバカにしてた。
I'm telling you, I wasn't.
もういい。寒くて待ってられない。ぎゅー。
Oh, oh! Still wearing her sullen expression, Yu approaches and embraces me from the front. She's wrapped her arms around me tighter than ever, perhaps thanks to her frustrated mood, but... Holy crap, what a soft sensation. Ruria's boobs were so firm back in the bath, but Yu's are an entirely different experience. I never knew massive breasts could be so different between two girls.
レンもぎゅー。ハリー。
You know, it's hard when you gotta put... Hold on. Okay. Not sure how else to respond. I obey and mirror you. The added force amplifies the feeling of pressure against her pillowy chest. Ooh! And now I'm conscious of how much of her neck is showing thanks to the robe. Oh, coming in for a front-to-front embrace has exposed everything from the nape to the collar. And chilled in the night or air or not, the moisture of the sweat on her body gives a fresh, raw accent to the feeling of her skin. All this couples perfectly with that thick, sweet, just-bathed scent. Dear God, this is on a whole new level from any of the other times she's held on to me.
レン、すごくドキドキしてるね。
Yeah, the heart's beating like crazy. Oh, God. Well, I'm not having any dirty thoughts, if that's what you mean.
いやらしいこと？
God damn it.
単純にレンの心臓がドキドキしてるって言っただけだけど。
I was just preemptively saying, you know, my heart? Because she can feel the... Well, that came back to bite me instantly. You looks up at me with a puzzled expression. But in this situation, who wouldn't have been suggesting a more intimate kind of excitement? You really knows... really needs to work on fixing her habit of phrasing things so vaguely.
胸触りたいの?
Sure damn right. Wait, hold on. A mischievous grin slowly forms on her face. Damned if I say yes, damned if I say no. I just gave up on the checkmate in one fell swoop. But now that's come to this. Only if that's your way of inviting me. Damn.
開き直った。
But we men are always serious. That is bullshit. That's not true at all. You use round eyes, blink in apparent surprise.
ねえ、ちょっと強気。
Here comes the age restriction train.
これが純愛バイブルにあった強気攻め。
And apparently that's the kind of thing every girl wants.
正直悪くはない。
I'm not trying to be forceful, I hesitantly refute use comparison between me and the manga. I didn't think she'd react to my pushback this way. The male part of me did flare up a bit when I said that, though. That was genuine. It's hard to dance around a maiden's advances. As I reflect on this realization, Yu's hands press harder upon my back.
いいよ。
What? You makes eye contact again, eyes glistening with expectation. What? Did I just hear that? What did I just hear her say? Okay, with what exactly?
レンが私のせいでその気になっちゃったから、私に責任取れって言うんでしょ?
Oh, anime. You're just the best.
男の人はそうじゃないとムラムラして大変だって。
Ah, the ye old blue balls. I gotcha. Is that what you read in Pure Love Bible?
書いてあった。
God damn it. That's not a damn wholesome or realistic thing. There's nothing wholesome or realistic written in that damn book, is there? And why would anyone think that selling these ideas to girls be a good idea?
まあ、さすがにそれは冗談だけど。
Stop trying to make jokes out of things that aren't funny. For crying out loud. Oh, my heart. Pull yourself together.
でも、本当にいいよ。
Oh.
責任取れとか、めんどくさいこと言わないし。
Oh, no. Taking responsibility isn't the issue here.
それに、レンだけ集団レイプして、罪悪感もなきにしもあらずだったし。
King hand raping. Oh, she does have a point, actually. Well, it wasn't... I hadn't thought about that in a while, but it's true, that did happen. Wait, she considers that gang rape? I didn't exactly feel like that much of a victim afterward. No, because we were completely willing. It was very consented. I'm not sure how I feel about the whole affair.
正直、興味はある。私も年頃の女だし。それに、何度も言うけど、レンなら、そんな嫌じゃない。
As she speaks, the thin and hazy clouds of her breath reveal how feverish she's become. In her eyes, I can see that she's already more prepared to take this further. The softness of Yu's body against mine has taken on an altogether new effect for me. I'm a young man. Of freaking course I want to touch him! Despite this, I still wonder if I've been letting her drag me along with her whims too much lately. Uh-oh. Oh.
レン、
Yes? She pulls away slightly and takes my hand.
レンは、私の指導役でもあるんだから。
Uh-huh. That's what they all say before we do some sort of weird diddly that's not actually diddly.
私のこと、ちゃんと、温めて。
Oh my, that is one way to make sure no one's cold. She tugs her kimono loose, and the way a woman might wear it in a red light district somewhere. Without hesitation, Yu pulls it apart from her shoulders. Oh, God. Or at her shoulders, rather. Oh, my lord.
すごいエッチな顔してる。
You know, I don't, I don't... oh, hey, did a face zoom in for me. Well, yeah, no surprises there. Her Yu's voluminous breasts, light-skinned as her bare feet, are exposed in front of me. Also, stop. Okay, good. The only thing keeping me... Dude, my brain. The only thing keeping them up is her kimono sash, which remains tightly bound above her waist. Her breasts are entirely visible, all the way to the base. And, oh, she's deliberately lifting the kimono to put herself on display. Why no underwear? The question forms and leaves my mouth automatically as soon as my eyes drift down and see her uncovered lower half. I see a lustful grin on Yu's face while catching a whiff of her scent. Combined with the raw sexiness of this pose, I swallow nervously.
レンタラ、そんな物欲しそうな顔して。
Oh boy.
言ったでしょ、洗濯事故でこれしかなかったって。
I should have guessed that also meant underwear.
こうなるならちょうどよかったね。
Sure it did. Sure. She chuckles and waves the hem of her kimono from side to side provocatively. Her breasts sway and bounce in sync with her swinging motion. Now that you've taken it this far, you can't go back and say it was a joke at all anymore. I muster what little reason I have left to maintain some clarity in the situation. Yu's eyes close slightly as her lips form another inviting grin.
女にここまでさせるなんて、本当にレンは往生際が悪いね。私だって冗談でここまでしないし。それにこのままじゃ体が冷えちゃうから。
So why don't you hurry up and warm me up?
早く温めて。
There it is. I nod obediently. Not even I can possibly resist this anymore at this point. Is it gonna cut it for me, or do I have to cut it? I don't know, man. And anybody else can tell me not to go for it now. Fine, then here I come. I fondled her boobies. And maybe quite possibly did something else in the process. Because it does part of a scene, but then Steam edition. Are you okay, Yu?
大丈夫じゃない。
Oh, you know?
気持ちよすぎて飛んじゃいそうだった。
I know how that feels. I guide her to the bench where she sits down unceremoniously. Seeing her sweaty, exhausted visage is a new brand of sex appeal altogether. Not that what we did isn't already the definition of erotic.
また別の意味でのぼせちゃったからお風呂入ってくる。
Another bath. And there she goes. Wait, you!
心配込むよ。おやすみ。
I don't know what else we did. What did I do to her? All I know I did was I just fondled her breasts like a lot.
私今日はよく眠れそう。
I assume I may have done some other hand diddly down at her. Oh, jeez. Well, she says she'll be okay. I guess I'll take her word for it. I sit calmly on the bench, content with watching her from behind until she safely entered the bathroom. Are all demon girls this forward? I feel like all I've done lately is get swept away by the girls' whims. But as a healthy, sexually mature boy, I feel remarkably happy and satisfied with that. It's a rather complicated swirl of emotions. Oh my lord, dude. Oh, didn't do a you know that thing? Yes, we had the U episode. I'm so happy. She's the best. Clearly best girl. No decision. No question about it. No opinions. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's got their own opinion, of course. I'm not gonna deny anyone of their opinion, but you know, we might just end up doing her route first. You never know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do something crazy and do another. So what next? We got Arlay and Miyabi and Tama. No. Oh God. Space Marines, help.